what do we even bother to get out of bed for anyway? An LIRC group ride? Yeah, so what? I'm sure nobody will show up anyhow. It's likely a boring group. Nah, they won't be any fun. The coastal ride will probably turn into a slow parade. I could probably experience the same thing from a good YouTube show. It's not like they're going anywhere interesting. Then again, I could be completely wrong. The day started at the Stick Coffee House in Souk, BC. For a cold January day, the over 300-kilometer trek drew more riders than we expected. We headed out on the West Coast Road, a perfect road to start a long day of dual sport riding. The unofficial LIRC ride was organized by one of our administrators, Colin Beck. Skilled rider, solid leader, and overall good guy to have around. The plan was to head northwest to Port Renfrew, then take the fire service roads up the island for a brief stop at LIRC Lake. We'll then continue on the gravel roads to the rugged scenery of Nitinat Lake. Head back down to Cowichan Lake and complete the loop back to Victoria. If you've ever experienced the group rides with the LIRC, you'd know. It's usually a spirited group of riders. These are riders, not just bike owners, and stretching their machine's abilities is something they live for. This usually makes for one hell of a good time. It's a good thing we have this station now. I can remember in previous years having to make a serious field check before heading up this direction.
Has the helmet left imprints on my face yet?
Yeah.
Same with yours.
That's from smiling while you're riding, you know.
Really?
Yeah. You look like you've been smiling a lot then.
Yeah, I have. But it hurts to smile.
Yeah. What do you think of the roads?
The great roads. Maybe a little bumpy, but it's good. Bumpy and curves.
Heading into the mountains, the road starts to deteriorate. This is where dual sport riding gets interesting. Like an alter ego, you need to quickly retrain your riding technique and become a different rider. Where leaning was once okay, the focus is now on the center of gravity. Movement of your weight off your seat and onto your pegs becomes a vital way of maintaining stability on the constantly changing road surfaces. This takes practice, and getting used to standing and shifting your weight doesn't come automatically. The alternative is to stay seated, which reduces your balance and control, and it has its consequences. Another one of the benefits of a group ride. Just when you need it, you'll have a crew of guys who's got your back. Luckily, no harm done. Just a little seat damage.
Like that. Better.
Repair crew takes action, and problem solved.
Left-hand turns.
Yeah, that'll do.
It gave some time for the boys to break out the drones, giving us a nice perspective. And a little entertainment. I crash mine all the time too, man. And we're off. Continuing down the rocky roads, we meandered through the forest, spending most of the time standing. A lot of these bikes are made well for this, and with higher bars, you can spend all day on the pegs. We made it to misty Nitinat Lake. I cracked out the drone this time. Like a rabid dog, mine tends to be a little vicious sometimes. Literally soaring through the clouds, we worked our way closer and closer to Nitinat Lake. And arrived. Yeah, the lakeside is way better. A few minutes down the road and we've reached a campground and the lake.